Hey, what's up, guys? We got another one for you. This is actually a big issue for GM right now. It's a 2016 Chevy Suburban, Silverado, anything on that chassis line. Basically, you're going to have this problem right here. Let me show you. You're going to be hearing the speakers cut in and out. The radio is rebooting constantly. You're going to sometimes have chassis malfunction faults, all sorts of different things. Audio is completely dead or it cuts in and out. You're going to notice the illumination on the buttons are also glowing on and off. Now, a lot of people are thinking that it's the human interface module, and it's not. What's happening is the MOST system is being pulled down by the radio module itself. Now, the radio module is not in the head unit itself. It's this module right here that sits below the head unit. Okay? Now, these are your MOST connections right here. Now, there's a MOST diagnostic that you can run. Basically, GM has a toolkit where you can bypass each MOST module independently, depending on the package that you're running on your car. Now, that's the main thing you have to understand. It really depends on the package in the car, because you're going to have two primaries and then the rest are going to be secondaries that you can bypass. So to eliminate the radio is the output for the MOST. So it goes from radio to human interface and then down the line, whoever. So you can basically bypass, piggyback the wires, disconnect them from the module, and then piggyback the connector to loop back the MOST in those modules to get it, to see if it bypasses. So you'll eliminate one after the other, eventually you'll get it. But if you see this issue, it's 99% of the time going to be the radio. Because what's happening is the radio is actually not putting out any MOST communication. So all the modules down the line are not communicating, or it's pulling down the MOST signal, and you're actually eating away at all the communication between the modules. So you're going to see steering angle faults to electronic brake malfunction and so on and so forth. But most likely it's going to be the radio. Now I'm going to actually swap out. I have the new radio right over here. This is the new one. The part number on this one actually got superseded. Therefore, I was suspecting that this is going to be a defective module. This was the old one, and that's the new one. So give me a second here. I'm going to shut the car off, pull the connections off. I'm going to plug in the new one. Sits like this. Now you got to be careful too with some of these connections are very brittle, especially the XM antenna connector. It's a 90-degree angle and it's very, very flimsy. I actually broke this and I'm going to have to splice it in to repair it. But here you go. This is the new one's in. This is the old one, as you can see. I'm going to start the car up. You notice the myling comes on, radio comes right on. No more flickering, no more popping, nothing. Radio works perfect. Everything works perfect. Now I just have to program this into the vehicle and everything will be good. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow, whatever. Hope these tips help you guys out. You know, down the line, diagnostic is very hard, especially with these newer cars. Things are getting more and more complicated. And stay tuned for more.